Namaste, creators, and welcome in another episode of
The Creator Show.
Woohoo! Today I'm with the boys in the house. And for those of you who are maybe a little bit confused, so is a super creators, is a woman unite, and everything is unite. That's why we as the I Am Creator, we decided we're going to be talking about. No, that's not making any sense, but I will still keep going. We decided to call our show Creator Show. And for the past episodes, we're talking a little bit about NFTs, maybe a lot about NFTs. And as all of you know, we are spiritual beings. So I think it's a perfect day and perfect mood. And as I'm channeling today, I've got all three amazing souls. Before I will dive deep to our topic, I will introduce on my right, and I would like you to rap in it, is a Timothy boy.
Yo, what's up, guys? Always good to be back, and I just love this space. Good to see you.
We got it. And on Tim's right side, the one, the only one, gorgeous, handsome, and maybe a little bit too much, but the one and only one, Joshua Andre, called Babu.
What? I don't know what she's talking about. Namaste, everybody. Good to see you guys back again. We got an exciting show that we're going to be discussing today. Exciting panel. I haven't been here in a while, so thank you for putting this together so we can all be in this conscious creation to discuss some amazing stuff again.
Amazing. And the last but not least, our beautiful and always smiling and laughing Galwin boy.
Yo, welcome everyone. My name is Gavin and I'm from Malaysia.
A little bit of your laugh.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay, beautiful. So boys. Well, I was thinking that maybe it will be good if we will share with our beautiful audience, with our creators, friends, community, a little bit about our personal practices, manifestation practices that we do that actually help all of us and each one of you create beautiful results in your life. Abundance, love, I don't know, whatever you guys could manifest while being in this amazing community. So I can see the hands raising, who I would pick first, because Galwin, of course.
All right. Thank you, Paulina. All right. So in this community, we always say that energy is everything is energy. And in my perspective, spirituality is something that it's not, I can say not choosable. It's a fact it's a fact. It's science. It's not something that we can choose to deny it or not. Because everything happens for a reason. Everything, there is a fact behind of it. So I obviously spend a lot of time trying to understand this. And a lot of time when I realize when it comes to manifestation, it's a lot about how you see things happen. And for those who always been in our community, our masters always say you attract what you are, you don't attract what you want. And when I start to realize about that, things change in my life. I mean, I grow up being quite negatively because of my environment, because of my family. And after learning that, I was like, okay, that makes absolute sense. And when I started to change my mindset, change how I think, change how I wanted things to happen rather than just worry about things, it happens so magically that everything just smoothly happened to me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, not everything. It's impossible your life will be smooth. It's impossible that your life will be no challenge, smoothly living at the beach, sipping some non-psycho champagne or alcoholic drink. There will be challenges, but everything happened for a reason. And a lot of time I realized that when challenge happen, it's there for you to grow. And I always like how masters say, it's a blessing in disguise. Everything goes through, and you learn something from the challenge. And once I think it's kind of like when you reach to a level of point that you know challenge is actually not a challenge. It's actually something to go through, to have fun, to learn. It's actually not that hard anymore.
I've got a question for Galwin because literally, why are you looking so nervous, Galwin?
No, nothing. It's okay. Come on, bring it on.
So literally, I remember, I have a time lapse. So at one point we had so many events. You guys remember we had like events after events, all about manifestation, all about spirituality, all about law of attraction, and business as well, everything. We had so many events going on. Every event, guess who was there?
Well, I would say me probably behind the screen.
That's obvious. Okay, well, guess who else was there?
Everybody.
Every single one of us.
I think the question did not work. Really.
Okay, think of the right answer. Guess who was there?
Okay, Galwin.
Thank you, everybody. Galwin was
Yay!
there. That's what I was looking for, guys. So Galwin was there every event. Next thing you know, I get a message from Galwin asking me about questions about like some of the business stuff we was training, some of the funnel stuff, some of the ads, etc. Then I get another message saying, Josh, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in Lincoln. I'm like, okay, cool. Then he's like, yeah, Josh, I've created this master plan. He sends me like first of all, he sends me like a 3-minute video. Then he sends me a link to a YouTube video. I'm like, okay, this is getting deep. I click on the YouTube video. It's a new, he sends a video and he's like, okay, this is my master plan. Click the link below. He's doing some of the good marketing stuff. Click the link below. Check out my video. Here's the bigger plan. So I click on the video. I'm there making food at home, making some nice stuff in my old house. Then I see the video. I'm like, damn, he made some big ass
It was
plan.
Galwin's video, actually.
Yeah, Galwin was recording like, Josh, so this is what I'm going to do first. This is what I'm going to sell. This is what I'm going to do. So get the X amount of money, do this. Da, da, da. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, what do you think? How can we improve? Basically, my point is, now Siri is talking to me. in that moment.
Thank you, Google.
Thank you, Google. Thank you very much. But in that moment, I was like, damn, you can see when people are serious. Like when someone really wants you can tell. Not even just from what you sent me, but also the energy behind it. But now I have a big lapse because then after that, there was like 3 months we had Wealth Yogi every day, very intense training. Tim knows about that.
Where is Galwin? Where is
I
Galwin?
was like, where is Galwin? Where is Galwin? What's happening to Galwin?
Galwin was working on his master plan, okay?
Yeah. So now in my mind, and then all of a sudden, I think Christmas came around, I went to see family. Next thing you know, boom, Galwin was here. So in my mind, there's like a 3-month or so time lapse between Galwin saying I'm going to be there to Galwin being there. Now, my question to you, Galwin, is...
Oh, wow, you didn't ask the question yet. You think this show is going to last forever?
Ollie, where have you been? I've been talking for like the past 2 minutes and she's like...
We have to hear Galwin's backstory, you know?
I've got to give a backstory, you know? So my question to you, Galwin, is what was you doing in those 3 months to manifest from that? Because I know a lot of people watching this will be like, I've got this thing that I want to manifest, whether it's, I don't know, love, relationship, whether it's, I don't know, business.
Are you craving any love? Well, love, relationship, dream partner?
It could be love, or it could be love and relationship, it could be whatever. But business, I'm adding some more things now, just so
Okay,
you know.
add it.
Business,
Cover up.
holiday, Tim rapping, whatever people are looking to manifest. But obviously between the wanting or not materializing it and then the materializing it part, like what would you say was the biggest, like whether it's 1, 2 or 3 things that you did to manifest what you desired?
That's actually a very, 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 very good question. I mean,
I know, thank you.
Very, 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 very,
Thank you.
very
You don't
good
tell me again,
question.
Gavin. I know. I made some good questions. Thank you.
I know. Josh was there when my whole journey came from nothing, from being here. It's actually very, very interesting. I mean, like it's actually my first time actually realizing how spirituality actually works. How we always say manifestation actually works. And literally, I began like all the master plan I sent you. Like I literally have no job, no money, living in my parents' house. I don't have a car. I have debts on my. I literally don't have anything. I was like trying to do every single thing that I can get my hands on. Find a way, find a chance to just find a way out, basically. So in the past 3 months, if I will summarize it to 3 points, the first one I say is that get the mindset right. Get the mindset right. I mean, a lot of people always say, I mean, like even after being on this side and after looking how community members are in, and obviously there's new people coming in trying to understand how law of attraction works, how the spirituality works, how manifestation works. And I always see the same things happen to the same people. I mean, like the group of people always say that they can't manifest things. It's usually not can't manifest. You manifest all the time. It's just like the way you think and the way how you see it. Just like what I said just now previously. How you see things happen is affecting how you manifesting. I think that's the first thing. I mean, like when I came out with all the mastermind or taking all action, I was telling myself that I will do this for sure. I know what's coming. I just had to find a way to get there. And everything happens like that. I mean, like that's basically the first step I do. Because if, let's say, I don't have the mindset of like being positive and know that I need to take different action, changing different direction, making decision quick, I don't think I'll be here anyway, actually. And that's number one, the first part. And number two is actually...
Gavin, I thought Gavin said number one twice. At what point are we on? Have I missed
the first
point?
one is mindset, though. I mean, like the mindset.
Because it was a strong
Yeah.
number one, okay?
It's a strong number one.
You
I mean,
referred twice.
Okay.
It's normal for me to refer to things, right?
Okay.
I want to land the message there.
Okay, the message landed.
Yeah, message
Number one,
landed.
Deep.
number one.
Yeah. So the mindset is definitely the first one. And second one is actually community. Actually community. I don't believe I could do what I do right now without you, without Master, without all the people who helped me. And even when you say it, right, I'm there every single event because I know my community is there. I know there's a place where I can learn. I know there's a place where I can break through things that I haven't done before.
Do you know what? Actually, to stop you in a second, I remember when I was actually a fresh member of community, and remember I was doing a clubhouse. I was every day at 3:00, and you know sometimes it's really good to have a support of people to be with you on a stage and run the show with you, because there's so many people coming, asking questions, and looking for the help. And as we are busy here in Am Creator team, sometimes it was hard to find someone. The one person that I could always count on, no matter what time I will message, before even like a clubhouse just started, Galwin, I'll be there for you. I'll be there. No, legit, like Galwin was always there. Sometimes even when I couldn't be there, he was there for me. So it shows like how much you put your heart and yourself towards the community and the support, because they'll be tuning in people who will be waiting for us to help them, who will be maybe in their lower vibes to listen to some advice on that day, or maybe they want to manifest something, and you were always there, coming from so much goodness and from your pure heart, helping people and impacting them and telling them how they can come out from the kind of darker side. So
it's
much
nice.
Appreciate.
It's nice having people will support you. I know, like,
you're welcome, babes.
Obviously, Tim would experience this at Wealth Yogi. I mean, there was one time, before you go on to your next point, Gavin, I remember I was at an event. Sorry,
Gavin. We know we've got still point number 2. Okay?
They say everything happens for a reason, right?
Everything happens for a reason. This is happening for a reason, and I don't know. I guess we're here now, so I just want to share, a vulnerable story. Is it okay that I share this vulnerable
Shall we
story?
raise the hands or something?
Raise your hands if you are okay with me sharing a vulnerable story. Thank you, guys. So Polly doesn't want to raise her hand because she knows
I did. That was the first one.
So basically, I remember it was one of my first times speaking at an event, and when you're nervous, you haven't really spoke before on stage. There's like hundreds of people watching you guys.
You never spoke with anybody, to be honest, in your life much?
Very big introvert.
Yeah.
I didn't come out of my room or anything like that. Then I go on stage. Master's like, you ready? I go on stage. I'm speaking. And then in the crowd, there was always either Galwin was there, Tim was there with his car in the background. I remember that.
What are you trying to say?
Polly was there as well.
Okay.
Now, what happened was, Polly's got a lot of energy.
Don't. This is not a true story.
This is a true story. I don't know. And if you guys were there when Polly was in the community, right? She had loads of energy, hyping up. Energy Ray should be there.
Exactly.
She's still
Raise
there.
your hand, she'll be there. Anything, she'll be there. Next thing you know, I'm like, because I'm a bit nervous. It's like second day. I come onto stage now. I'm like, Master always tells you, look for the cheerleaders in the crowd, look for the people who are supporting every time. So I'm like, okay, let me feel better. I'm gonna look for Polly. Polly's somewhere with high energy. She'll give me some extra energy. I'll be there. I look for Polly. She was high energy a minute ago. I find her. I'm like, oh, Polly. This girl's like, The one time I come on stage, fast asleep. Every other time when Matt's on there, anyone's on there, so
This
much
is
energy.
not true. He's
So I'm-
trying for me to remember something that never happened.
So yeah, I'm just saying because it's nice when you have a community supporting you, but sometimes they're supporting you in
And you know
different
what?
dimensions.
It's actually nice when Gavin mentioned go through tough times because they make you stronger.
Yeah. I
So
had no
if
choice.
you went through the speech, the moment being on a stage without the cheerleader,
Yeah.
can you imagine? Then
So
you
it
can
is
go
a true
through
story.
anything. It's not.
Anyway, back to Gavin's second
Back
point.
to Gavin. By the way,
Yo.
guys, if the show finished on Gavin, it means he took all the time, right? But let's give it to point number 3.
Well, it's the point number 2 and number 3. I literally don't remember anymore.
And there you go. Thank you very much.
But yeah.
He does remember.
Yeah, I do remember. Just like toss the mic back to me. So the first, before
First, you're starting from the beginning?
no.
Going.
I was wanting to just go through the first point, but
Just
nah.
recap.
Just recap again. But it's okay. We don't have that much time.
Guys, we get it.
Recap
Mindset is
point
important.
1.
Okay, don't forget it. Mindset is
I
important.
literally mindset is always the thing that I say. I mean, like even when I go to
He's
Clubhouse.
really
Yeah,
ruined
we've
the
heard Gavin
recap.
said it like 3
We know.
times.
Mindset, community.
We're actually going back to
Now let's
mindset.
be going.
So the third one.
There you go. Oof, shoot.
So the third one, I could actually say to take action. I mean,
Action.
action. Take massive action. Actually, not just like I take one action. I took action, 2 action, no result. Bye bye. Manifestation is not for me. Nah, it's not like this. It's like keep doing, change, keep doing, change. I mean like a lot of time where masters always on stage teaching us to like take massive action. You have to keep taking action, and one of the common thing that I see a lot of people been saying that doesn't manifest that result. What I'm saying this is that I realized that when they meant that they already take action, it's like they take the same action every single time. It's like trying to drive a car, but you don't get into the car. Like trying to just open the door, like I'm taking action. Like it's literally the same action. It's not something that is.
You're just trying to
True.
say to keep pushing through, right?
No, I mean like
No.
No,
you mean-
Trying
it's not actually.
You
Yeah.
mean take action outside your comfort zone, right?
Yeah, outside the comfort, and also
There you go, thanks,
depends on situation because
The
a lot of
wordsmith.
time. A lot of time when challenge happen, you don't just take the same action. You have to look what's happening. You have to change very quickly. You have to make decision, do other action very, very quickly. This is one point that I would like to share because I see a lot of people don't actually like this. It's not comfortable for sure, but that's how things work. A lot of people like things to be constant, to be scheduled, but it's not how life happens. Life doesn't go like this.
You know what? We are actually humans of habits. So we're feeling good and comfortable. Well, we've got something that we feel good. It's like everything is in our secure small zone. We keep doing things that we learn already.
Yes, exactly.
We don't have any challenges, any fears, because you know what you expect. But as you pointed, I actually think taking action is a huge thing, especially not taking action once. Because the thing is, you can take action once, but then what then? You're not going to get anything that you want by making a one movement. It's a constant thing, taking action every day. And because
You have
you
to keep
yourself,
going.
no one will push you. No one will kick your
Yes.
butt, You're responsible for your own actions, for your own life. And the thing, discipline here is a crucial thing. Because one day you will feel motivated and you're like, yeah, I'm going to take action, and you will do something. And you're even going to be proud of yourself. Like, oh, wow, I did it. But the next day, maybe it will be a crappy day. And you won't like to take any action because you prefer to sit and watch Netflix and eat rubbish food. But that's the thing, a discipline will keep you going. Because I think the most important is put in your head a goal that you want to achieve and remind yourself every single day why you're taking action, why you're pushing, why you go to this gym and you're sweating like crazy even you don't want to, why you need to eat lettuce instead of the burger, because is the reason behind, is a goal, is a purpose, and is something that will fueling you and nourishing you to keep going, right? There you go. We got it.
Mic
We've got
drop.
it 3 points.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Poof.
Can we just have a recap in the comments? What was point number one? Anybody remember what point number one was?
Guys, actually,
Who knows point number one? Put in the comments right now.
actually for everybody is a good thing to type in the chat what you have learned, and even go and repeat and recap and recap those 3 steps. Write down in the comments down below what kind of steps is good to take, because you actually put everything in your subconscious, and while you repeating, rewriting, or reading things, you reframing inside your brain, right? So it's really good, guys, to be active listeners. What I will do now, instead of moving to Josh, I will skip, because Timmy is a little bit, on the back zone, is not too loud. And normally, Timmy is woof, the guy. So Tim,
so Polly just skipped me. She's like, Josh, I don't want your opinion.
I just want to
Just
keep,
like you speak too much.
It's okay, guys. I'm gonna
We're saving the best for last,
No,
Josh.
because everyone would expect it will go to you. So it's kind of a roller coaster.
switching it up a bit.
Everyone
Okay.
like that. So Tim, what about you? What kind of things you have manifested recently? How did you manifest? Or what is your personal way of keep yourself going and be on these high vibes and, just raising energy?
Yeah, definitely. I think one thing that Galwin mentioned was community, right? And they say your vibe is your tribe. And so Polly was saying, going to the gym every day, there's some days where you really just don't feel like going to the gym. But when you have, everyone around you, they're all dedicated and wanting to better their health and improve. They're showing up and they're going to the gym every day. It just makes it easy to kind of tag along, you just don't want to fall behind. So definitely really important to, have that right tribe and community to keep you going and keep you uplifted. Yep.
What else, Timmy? What else? Start dropping from your sleeve. Anything
Yeah, I know
else?
Tim's been I remember at Wealth Yogi, one of your goals was definitely the abundance side, right? Tapping into the abundance. And now I know that every week or so you're flipping NFTs here, making a few K here, 10K, 18K, stuff like
Can
that.
you see his face
He's yeah, you know. So
I mean, it feels almost like playing a video game, you're just looking at all these images and numbers just flying around.
Yeah.
But when you actually just come down and you think about it, it's wow, these numbers, they look small, as ETH, as how it is. But when you look at the dollar value, it's quite a significant amount. It can be upwards of thousands, tens of thousands.
Yeah.
And this is people's whole month salary or year salary.
But you know what I think? Okay, let's put this out. No one is a professional trader, right? But because your mindset is correct, because you're coming to this with no expectations, no strings attached. Because you have no strings attached. So, as we always say, let it go and you shall receive. You're enjoying what you're doing. You're being every day in the positive vibes. Your energy is high. And in that way, I think it's much easier for you to manifest. And even those flips, they're coming with such a ease, 10,000 here, 10,000 there. And then Tim is just counting the money, no?
Yeah, I mean, I've just been so caught up in actually doing the work. You don't even realize the stuff that's happening, the things that are being accomplished. It really goes to show that when you don't think about it and you just put your focus, your effort into whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is you're trying to achieve, it kind of just happens as you're concentrating on what you're doing. Yeah, that's it. You just let it flow to you, right? Like Josh says.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Timmy. You see, Josh, and your time is coming.
My time. I'm
Your
allowed
time.
to speak now.
Okay.
Thank you, Polly.
And we all know that you are a huge manifestor, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been in the community and in the I Am Creator team for quite a while. So I believe you experience a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe it's really worth for everyone to learn from you, because you're an amazing teacher, you're impacting so many people, you're speaking on the stages. So yes, please
Yes.
tell us a little bit.
Stage is
About my
yours.
recent manifestations, or
You can speak about any manifestations. I mean, it will be cool to talk about recent manifestations, because it's going to be a more hot topic, right? Because it just happened. So you will have more emotions while you're going to be speaking about them.
so what recent manifestation should I speak about?
Well, you can
Anything in
choose one.
particular? Paulina. So I think when it came to manifesting Polly, like
She just appeared just like that.
yeah, just visualized and it was done. Yeah, boom. Then all of a sudden I saw her sleeping like this.
Was that part of your manifestation?
This was before the magic happened. I was like, I was in a fog. What is happening? What is happening? You put me to sleep to wake me up.
Something like that. Something like that. But now, jokes aside,
Jokes aside, this is my favorite thing to say. And jokes aside,
Jokes
even
aside.
no one is joking. I actually understood this like a while ago because I heard Master saying this when he was speaking on the event. He was quite often saying, "Oh, jokes aside." I was like, "Oh, that sounds so cool." Me saying jokes aside, that was like a normal thing. And Josh told me but you can't say jokes aside when no one is joking.
yeah, jokes aside, I was like, there was no joke. What are you talking about? That's not how you transition. This is not an however or a furthermore.
Just dropping lines for no reason.
So jokes aside, I think with regards to manifestation, like, I think what you guys are looking at me.
Obviously, I'm looking at you. You're speaking. Why not? I'm looking at Paulina.
His expression, he's just like,
He's just like dreaming at me.
Like me at the gym.
No, I think what Galwin and Tim mentioned, like, mindset, obviously. That's a big thing. You can't forget mindset.
Write down in the chat.
Write it down, guys.
how many times are you going to talk about mindset today?
Maybe we should ask Gavin to just do the recap.
What was point number one, Galwin?
Point number one is mindset.
There you go.
But actually, like, jokes aside, like,
That was a good
one. Just that's why we use it, just saying. So jokes aside, actually, sometimes we hear mindset a lot. And when I used to have this where I used to hear someone say, "Oh, mindset," and I kind of switched off. Like, you hear mindset, it's like, okay, mindset, yeah, tell me the next thing. But actually, it's such a big thing because I know for me, for a fact, I know that I definitely wouldn't have been here, like here doing all this amazing stuff with you guys, spreading this message, growing, developing, everything like that, if it wasn't for that mindset side. But I think even deeper than just saying like mindset is knowing that, first of all, everything that you create comes from your consciousness, right? You're creating from your consciousness, from your mind, from your energy. And sometimes it's easy, like Tim was saying and Gowan, about community. The reason why community is so important is because, I don't know about you guys, but there's always people around you. Sometimes we're not the most positive of ideas or thoughts. So sometimes it's easy to get caught up in what other people are saying. But when you have that mind to know that what you want and what you're desiring, like, that's the only thing that you want, like that clear focus, that clear intention. Even if something comes up, you know that that's it. And I think the biggest thing for me that's helped is kind of not even just doing it for myself, but doing it for others. Like, I learned this as well. So I think you experienced this, Tim, right? And Polly, actually, at the Firewalk, when we did Firewalk at Master the Stage.
Oh, wow. I still can feel my feet on fire.
Yeah, so
That was quite the
I
experience.
remember when Tim was walking, it was like,
I was like hopping
he was
around.
like jumping.
It's more like fire hop for me.
No, because he was starting the fight. Obviously, we were kind of serious now.
Yeah.
So, you go, and Tim was like, tum, tum, and then,
he was like walking, he's like, shit, this is fire. But no, actually, like, I know when you hear about Firewalk, you're like, okay, people are walking fast, but actually there's people under that are literally standing. We saw people there literally standing for over a minute, 2 minutes, just standing on pure 1,800 degrees fire. And I had my biggest aha moment from that Firewalk was when I was thinking about myself, or in my head, right? They always say, if you're in your head, you're dead, right? Because you're too busy thinking. And when I was thinking, oh, how should I walk on this? What should I do? That's when I would feel the fire. But in the moments when I was like, you know what? I want this breakthrough, not just for me, but for the hundreds, the thousands, the millions of people, that if I get this breakthrough, if I learn how to speak, develop my speaking skills, that was what my goal was back then at Master the Stage, then I know there's hundreds, there's thousands, there's millions of people that I could potentially help if I just crack this thing. And as soon as I put that in my head, and it wasn't for me no more, like Joshua, it was for all the people that I could feel, but obviously couldn't see. That's when literally the whole game changed. Like, walking on the fire was like nothing. I could walk on it, standing there, dance on it. Yes, even Joshua was dancing on fire, yeah, busting his moves, you know.
Wait. So you will recommend to all our creators how they gonna keep the manifestation, erase vibration, just make a fire in front of your house and dance.
Do not try this at home, please, guys. Okay, please do not make a fire. Joshua did not recommend that. What I'm recommending is knowing that by you achieving your manifestation, by you setting out that goal and knowing that, just like Galwin, when he was looking to, was it set for those business things, set to come here, learn even more, that now Galwin, even on, let's say, doing tech, is now impacting thousands of people every single day, right? We have hundreds of people, thousands of people on a call. Just by Galwin doing one simple activity on a computer now is impacting their lives. So now Galwin, having that dedication, having that mindset, having that community, having that action. Now what's that doing? It's enabling not to only be here, achieve that manifestation, but now assist so many people on this. So I think, I just want to reiterate what you guys all said is like, mindset is crucial. Like if you don't have that, you're going to take yourself out of the game way too early. Then after that is, yeah, some days you're not going to have the best days. Having some support system, having some people that are with you, having that thing in your side to know that why you're doing this, like Buddy said, and how many people this could potentially benefit from there. And then also taking that action. And not only taking action, you guys don't know the next word, do you?
Aligned action.
Massive.
I thought, thank you, Sabrina.
Oh,
Sabrina knows.
dang.
I was saying
I
it.
thought it was going to be
Massive.
aligned action.
It was just post.
Taking
Massive action.
Taking massive action. That would be, yeah. I think Gavin summed it up, Tim summed it up, Polly summed it up. Type it in the comments, everybody. Recommend it to a friend. Do your thing. That's what I recommend.
Beautiful. That's amazing. Wow, we had a good chat today, hey? What I would like to ask each one of you, if you will summarize in one word or one sentence to encourage everyone who's watching that video, what would you say it?
Why everyone's looking at me first?
I thought you were gonna say mindset, bro.
All right, mindset.
That's too easy. Come on, I gave you the answer
All right.
there.
Joke aside,
Good one.
one word or one sentence for people who are watching in this video.
Thank you for repeating what I said. You buy
We have to
every
recap
time.
We
everything.
have to let the energy flow, right?
There you go.
So mine is never give up. That's it.
Beautiful. Joshua?
Was it one word or one sentence?
He
doesn't
picked
matter.
whichever he channeled, so it's
Okay.
fine.
I would say energy never lies.
Timmy?
I'm gonna go with something chill, just detachment.
Detachment.
Boom.
I like that.
Polly?
And I would say love. For me, love is the most beautiful thing been ever created. To be loved, to give love, to share love, which can change so much within you and with people around you. So, yeah. Beautiful. Thank you very much. I hope everyone who was tuning with us today, you enjoyed that video. You took some values, you took some notes, you wrote it down in the chat. And also, guys, please, if you've got any manifestation techniques that helped you come out maybe from some struggles, or maybe you've got practices that you're doing on a daily basis, also drop in the chat so everyone and anyone can learn also from you. And today we're going to say goodbye. So guys, if you like the video, just give us a thumbs up and a like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it now and smash that notification bell icon to be always aware of our videos, because we are here for you, with you, to create a better life full of joy, love, huge mindset, detachment, and
Mindset.
I already said mindset. Anyway, action. Anyway, thank
Massive
you so
action.
much from all of us. Namaste, everybody.
Let's go play
Thank
some
you.
badminton.